In previous 2024 long-haul videos, we looked at some of the busiest routes in the world, as well as within the United States. With the entirety of 2024 now fully in the past, aviation data firm OAG has compiled its list of busiest international flight routes in the world for the year. So let's take a look at the top 10 for today's video. Before we get back to our list, we should look at how it was formed by OAG. First, the list ranks international flight routes only. There are actually many domestic routes that see more activity than even the top busiest international route. In fact, the busiest domestic route for 2024 was over twice as busy as the top international route. Secondly, the term busy, according to OAG, uses available seats. The firm takes flight schedules and aircraft type used and calculates all the seats available throughout any given period of time. And finally, the list is compiled using airport pairs and not city pairs. Those familiar with many of the world's largest cities know that they often have more than one airport. So, while New York JFK to London Heathrow makes 10th spot on our list, we're fairly certain it would be higher if it included flights between JFK and Gatwick, and Newark to Heathrow. Admittedly, if we were trying to assess the busiest flows of international passenger traffic from a more geographical perspective, this would be a major shortcoming in the data. Nonetheless, this top 10 list as offered by OAG at least gives us a rough idea of where passenger travel demand is the greatest. And so, getting to our list, we have the aforementioned JFK to London Heathrow in spot number 10. For the entirety of 2024, this airport pair had 4,011,235 seats available. Airlines operating this route include British Airways, Virgin Atlantic, JetBlue, Delta Airlines, and American Airlines. United is absent from this route as its New York area flights to London depart from its East Coast hub at Newark Liberty. 9th spot goes to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi, Singapore Changi. For 2024, this airport pair had 4,033,344 seats available, a 5% increase compared to 2019. Airlines on this route include Jetstar Asia, Scoot, Thai Airways, and Singapore Airlines. In 8th place is Jakarta Singapore Changi. This route saw 4,069,071 seats in 2024. A notable 26% decrease from 2019. Operators of this route include Jetstar Asia, Indonesia Air Asia, Batik Air Indonesia, CityLink, Singapore Airlines, Garuda Indonesia, and Transnusa. In 7th is Bangkok Suvarnabhumi, Hong Kong. This route saw 4,201,802 seats for 2024, which is still 13% down from 2019. But at least it's 29% up from 2023. Airlines include HK Express, Hong Kong Airlines, Greater Bay Airlines, and of course network carriers like Thai Airways and Cathay Pacific. One pleasant surprise on this route is Emirates, which operates a Fifth Freedom service between the two airports. Ultimately beginning and ending its journey at Dubai International, the airline currently deploys the Airbus A380, another great way for travellers to experience the Super Jumbo. 6th spot goes to Dubai Riyadh with 4,306,599 seats. This is already 37% more than in 2019. Emirates offers service 3 times daily with the Boeing 777-300ER, but other airlines on the route include Fly Dubai, Fly Adil, Fly Nas, and Saudi national carrier Saudia. In spot number 5 is Seoul Incheon Osaka Kansai. Now halfway through our list, this airport pair saw 4,982,769 seats offered in 2024. This is a staggering 45% more than in 2019 and 18% more than in 2023. This route is full of small carriers you may or may not have heard of: Jin Air, Air Seoul, Peach, T-Way, Jeju Air, Air Busan, EStarJet, and Aero-K Airlines. Since they haven't yet merged airline brands, Korean Air and Asiana both appear on the route as well. With 5,382,163 seats in 2024, Kuala Lumpur-Singapore Changi comes in 4th place. The airport pair is still 3% down from 2019 levels, but is 10% up from 2023. Again, we have many small airlines and low-cost carriers on this route, including Air Asia, Jetstar Asia, and Batik Air Malaysia. Singapore Airlines' low-cost subsidiary Scoot is here as well, as is mainline carrier Singapore Airlines and regional rival Malaysia Airlines. Ethiopian Airlines also appears on the route with its 4 times weekly Fifth Freedom service. At the moment, it appears the airline deploys its Boeing 787-8 between the two airports. Now we've reached our top 3 routes. In 3rd place, with 5,410,456 seats, is Seoul Incheon Tokyo Narita. Compared to 2019, there were 68% more seats on offer in 2024. It's also 30% more than in 2023. As can be expected, as the routes get busier, more airlines appear. The long list of operators here include Air Busan, Jeju Air, EStarJet, Jin Air, T-Way, Aero-K and Air Premier. There's also Air Seoul, which is the budget brand of Asiana, Air Japan, the budget brand of ANA, and Zip Air, the budget brand for Japan Airlines. And then of course we have Network Airlines, Asiana and Korean Air providing service as well. It appears that Ethiopian Airlines is also serving this airport pair, currently 6 times per week using its 787-8s. Glaringly absent are Japanese network carriers ANA and Japan Airlines. Both airlines each operate 3 flights daily between Seoul and Tokyo, however they use Seoul Gimpo and Tokyo Haneda instead. Second spot is Cairo Jeddah with 5,469,274 seats. That's 62% more than compared to 2019 and 14% more than 2023. Operators include Fly Nas, Fly Adil, Air Cairo, Egypt Air, Saudia, Air Arabia Egypt, Nile Air and Nesma Airlines. As we noted in a previous video, Star Alliance member Egypt Air operates this route up to 8 times per day and in many cases deploys aircraft as large as A330-300s. Saudi Arabia Airlines also flies this route up to 8 times per day, with all flights using the Airbus A330-300. And finally, the busiest airport pair in the world by seats for 2024 is Hong Kong Taipei. For the year, this route saw 6,781,577 seats on offer. That's 15% less than in 2019, but still 48% up from 2023. Airlines operating this city pair are Cathay Pacific and its budget subsidiary HK Express, Taiwanese full-service airlines China Airlines and EVA Air, Greater Bay Airlines, Hong Kong Airlines, and Starlux Airlines. As we mentioned in a previous video, Cathay Pacific alone operates up to 13 flights per day. While the A321neo makes an appearance in flight scheduling, the airline mostly deploys wide-bodies like A330-300s, A350-900s, and 777-300ERs. China Airlines flies around 7 times per day with narrow bodies like the A321neo and 737-800. EVA Air flies around 8 times a day with jets like the A321, A330-300 or 787-10. So, what do you think of the top 10 busiest airport pairs for 2024? Which of these routes have you flown? Let us know by leaving a comment. Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.